Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Dominguez brings it in, and there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Nico Hoerner.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Swung on, belted. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Two down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Outside low, and that is ball one.
No strike.
Stroman, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch is outside.
Rio.
Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. Two outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Two down, nobody on. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Stroman throw to first. Suzuki back on a dive. Rip to third. On to Jazz, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And getting to start, Colin Ray.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Hard hit left side. And a quick out, number one. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Austin Wells.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when they're runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Trent Grisham batting with one down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
1 out, runner at second. Here is Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Here's a 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
You got this.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Swanson fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody.
And here comes Bellinger.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Let's go, Cody.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Stroman back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Oh, that one's behind him. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. And the righty deals. Rip towards third.
throw to first in time. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Nico Horner in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Swanson stands at second with 2 gone. Way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Stroman throw to first. Horner back in on a dive. That catches the corner. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That one missed. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ben Rice digs in now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And another ball. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Full count.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
That's up. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. That's too low. Ball 3.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Line, and that's a base hit. Chisholm headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now the third baseman, Jorbit Bibas. There's a strike. Rice over at second. Volpe over at first with 1 away.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Two on, 1 out. just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three, 2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez. And there's 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a ball popped up. Bebus pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a foul ball. Two outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Tied up here in the early going.
Let's go, Yankees.
That one the other way. Chisholm. Over to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Back to the mound, he's got it. The throw to first, he's out. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Doubled his first time up. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1, no strikes. another ball. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. The count 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Leaps and he's got it. Nicely done for the out. The Yanks leave one. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. Start of the fourth. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
That's down and in. And a strike in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 26th of the year, it's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So up next, Michael Busch. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Busch, in his second season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Breaking ball inside. And a count even 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air out to center. Lays out and makes the play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly, and that's outside. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Check on the runner. Swanson dives back in safely. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. So here's Horner now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Walked his first time. knocked in the air. Left field. Happ puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher,
Austin Wells will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hee-haw!
Come on, Yankees.
That one missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Let's go, Yankees.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for the Yankees, and our score remains 2-1.
now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 28. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. So digging in, Matt Shaw. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball. No strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Here we go, Yanks.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Let's go, Yankees.
And that is in for a strike. At 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Free, the power lefty, up as well. The 1-1. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sit him down.
Man at second. And there's a
Ball
ball.
three. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Strike him out.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Tucker takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Jorbeat B-Boss. Ray back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Let's go, Yankees.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Yankees.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Let's go, Bombers.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one
That's
down
a
the
foul
line and foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. Foul ball.
Come on, Yankees.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Cubs leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Next one just misses.
Outside.
Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
2-2.
Outside. 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Chop to third. Shaw slings it across. That ends the frame. Yanks held in check, and they trail it 4-1. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Now batting,
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. That one fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 1. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And Judge spoils that one. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Just missed. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Drew Pomerantz getting ready to go. Keller getting loose as well. The 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's off the mark. 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Judge, the lead runner out at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Right through there for a strike. Got him! And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And here is Ben Rice. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Wells.
And now, Austin Wells.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, no strike.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Corner. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Max Fried.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Nico Horner. That's in there. 0-1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. He is struck out and he is walked. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Ian Happ delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Happ lays off. And that's downstairs and outside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Tap foul at the plate. Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Pomerantz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Yankees looking to rally. And now the 0-1. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Pomerantz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Vivas stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Swanson hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
2 balls.
2 down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Come on, New York.
Max Fried will go to work. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Pitch is in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one off the outside edge. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the 3rd out. New pitcher on now, Brad Keller. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 40, Brad Keller.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that is out of play.
Come on, Yankees.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Down, ball.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Martin Corbett up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Fought off foul. Headed towards the corner. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Tap back to the mound. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bellinger up to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First offering, and it just misses. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball there. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the next pitch is way outside. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Swanson digs in. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Hard hit, right side. Rice takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And misses inside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
He goes down looking.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. And it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner will come up to hit. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And that one's gone. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. That clips the corner.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Right through there, got him. And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ethan Roberts. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Ben Rice. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Ball can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So a man at first. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Rice on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
He's 2 outs away. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, called strike. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So last chance for the Yankees. Here's the third baseman, Jorbeat Bebos. That one's in there. 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. This could end it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.